I was all prepared to make a nice black tie remake of my soap, only to realize that I don't have enough of the black tie fragrance oil to make a whole batch. I only have enough for half a batch. So if you can shine a light on this. Here's the mold that holds 74 ounces of oils, and I think makes 8 pounds worth of soap. And what I'm going to attempt to do is to take this spacer that I have from a different mold and put it on the bottom with hot glue and see if I can get to make a barrier between the two sides with this, and then use part of the fragrance on one side and part on the other. And that does not seem too bad. I think that might do it. Alright, we're going to let that solidify. I'm going to prepare colors and attempt to split one batch of soap into 2 halves and make them different with different scents. Be back in a little bit. I've added the lye to the oils, the melted oils, and I want to show you a little bit of what the plan is. Plan is to have most of the soap be all white. Both sides all white. One side's going to be a black tie fragrance. For that soap, I'd like to have a gray, a little bit of gray, black, a little bit of red, and then gray, and then white. For the other side, I'd like it to just be white with a little bit of green. And it's going to be scented eucalyptus mint with spearmint. It's a mixture of different leftover fragrance oils that I had, so we'll see if we can get this to work. Alright, wish me luck. Alright, now what I want to do is separate out some of this into here, and that's going to be for the other side. And then I'm going to have a little bit of black, a little bit of red, more of the gray, and all of this is going to be white. Yep, I think that's it. I'm using micas to color my soaps. Actually, I think I wanted white in that one too, so I'm going to mix these back in for a minute. There we go. Keeping it real. Alright. Alright, sorry for the delay. Had to get a spatula. Just want to scrape around the sides of this and this, so I don't end up with creamy sections. Alright, fragrance oil for this one. The black tie is going to go in here. Tiny little bit in these. Most of it in there. Mix up my red. The red, I have a video on how to make a true red. It's a combination of neon, pink, radical red, neon, and something else that's escaping my mind. Don't you hate that? Alright, it's a neon color and a radical red. Look up the video, you'll see. There's my gray. That's not bad. And here's my black. Not quite as black as I'd really like, but we'll go with it. Mix up the fragrance oil in here. Did you see that go squirting? Salt went flying a little bit. Alright. I think I am adding more, but it's activated charcoal. Gel. Add a little bit more of the activated charcoal. Cut! We're adding a lot of activated charcoal to this. We'll make it really dark. Next time, use a spoon. Stuff makes a mess. Hey, it's good for you though, right? That is nice and dark. Alright. Come over and look here. Put a nice base of that. That's good and thick. That's good. And then we're going to add gray. Black. Going real easy on the black. Red. Actually, I kind of want to do a little more gray next. And then the red. I really love red. Thought it would go well with a black tie look. Gray. Dab more black. And then gray. And we'll finish up with white. Grab a spoon. Take this one. All right, I want to blend it in a little bit underneath there. So I'm going to dip through and around and swirl it up. I think that's going to be cool. Cover up the swirlies that I made with more white. This one's going to be really tall in this mold, which means the other side will probably be skinny. Which is fine. Look how tall that is. That's taller than I usually go. I think I need to hurry up. because I still have to do the other side. Alright, do a little gray. This is always the part I think you could speed up in the videos. People can jump ahead a little bit. Alright, and drizzle black. I'm going to swirl it in a minute. Okay. Just doing loop-de-loops. Alright, next side. Turning it around. Alright, while I was working on the other one, this one has gotten really thick. So I'm going to add the fragrance oil here. It's mixing up pretty nice. Add the fragrance oil to this. Hope it loosens up alright. I still have to mix some of it with the green. Down here, I think this is going to work. Let's get the sides a little bit. It smells pretty good. It's a spearmint, peppermint, eucalyptus flavor. It's a mixture of different ones that I had left over. Some of them I didn't like that much, but it seems pretty nice. And then add it to this here. Mix up my green. I think that's green enough. Smells great. And let's do pour this in here. If you notice, none of the other side really seeped through. There might be a little bit of an oil mark right down there, but that's about it. I expect this to be a short loaf. Okay. Thank you. I'm mixing it a little bit. Can you see that with the just doing? This is called an in the mold swirl. I just made that up. All right, let's see. Is there such a thing as that? In the mold swirl. Pour this in. That I really like that black tie side. That side turned out. That was my goal, though. Even if this side doesn't turn out pretty, it'll still be nice, usable soap, and I'll have my black tie on the other side. Okay, clean up the side some and do something to the top. I'm going to pour this down one side. Like that. It's almost all of it. I'm not dripping it all over the floor, really. And I think I'm going to take a little bit of this black that I have left over from the opposite side and put it down the middle. And do some swirling or zigzagging. Almost done, and I'll come back tomorrow with a cut so you can see what it looks like, which will just be in a few seconds for you. I think that's all I'm going to do here. Thanks for watching. See you in a few minutes. We're ready for the cut. I took this out of the mold. I cut down the one side. I put paper, printer paper on the bottom, and it worked really well to get that out, and the sides were stuck, but when I put paper on the sides, I'm not real happy with it. This part that I hot glued, I just cut through like this, and it came off. So I'm going to show you now with this here, just cutting through this section right here, cutting down this edge right there to get that out. And now we'll cut it. I'll do the little guy first. This is a soap cutter my husband made me. I don't think there's a video on it yet. Okay, these are guitar string tuners. Sliding down. Works really well. And saves lots of money over buying one. This one's the eucalyptus mint. It's nice. Nice combo of a little bit of green with white and black swirl on the top. I can't wait to see the other one. Okay, next. And I'm learning. This one gets cut sideways, like this. All right. Push down on the top some. No, right in the middle. That's it. Right there. Thank you. Kind of hard to push. Perfect. Thank you. All right, end cut. It's pretty cool. That looks neat. I might call this formal, or the formal event, something, because the scent is black tie. That's pretty cool. Check that out. This is always fun, doing that. Or this way. It does look like it has a little bit of an indent at the bottom, right here. That looks like a wave. All right, one more, right there. There you have it, black tie soap, made with some layers. This is the end piece. We use it for samples. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.